Hi, welcome to The Purpose Right. My name is Matt. Today we are going to be talking about pulling the engine out of a 2007 Nissan Pathfinder. I believe the years that this will cover is 2005 to almost 2012. We are going to be talking about it because I reviewed two different databases, AllData and Identifix, and they both said you had to remove this transmission out of this in order to pull the engine. We found that to be false. We got together and we looked at it and we measured it, and what makes it difficult is because you have right here your oil pan hangs down so low below this that it makes it really difficult because it reaches down and or it comes up close to the front end on the four-wheel drive, and you only have a few inches of clearance. And if you'll look at this, it takes about an inch and a half clearance is what you have to have in order for the flywheel to clear it. So of course you have your bell housing bolts you have to undo, your 4 torque converter bolts that you have to undo, all your wiring on the top, your intake has to come off. Nissan is huge on having lots of little clips and tabs to hold the wiring harness all the way around, like everywhere. Insane, Nissan, insane. So anyway, pay extra attention around the back because you have a sensor on the back of the driver's side head, the passenger side head. This one is a little difficult to get off. You have a water temperature sensor here. You also have your knock sensor plug-in is below this connector here, and you have your crank sensor right here. So pay a little extra attention for the wiring harness in the back, and you also have 3 vent tubes that come up here and hook onto the back, right at the back at the firewall. When we undid everything in the front here, we took, of course, the accessory drive belt off, the fan, pulled the radiator out. You just drop your air conditioner off to the side. You drop your alternator down. Your power steering pump has to come off. We did end up taking the starter completely off of it to gain access. You do have to take your drive shaft off underneath there to get up to the exhaust, which, more than anything, lots of nut and bolt work on this Nissan. Like I said, we reviewed 2 different manual systems, AllData and Identifix, both, which I believe AllData or Identifix uses Chilton's database. Both of them said you had to remove the transmission, and I found that to be false. So lots of connectors to undo, lots of hoses, lots of wiring, but it was not difficult. But make sure you jack your transmission up when you go back together, because you have to create that space in order for the flywheel to slip back in. You had to do a little finagling, a little wiggling around, it'll slip right in there. I also wanted you to remember, like I said, 2 different manual systems said the transmission had to come out. I found that to be false. Which brings me to what we wanted to talk to you about, is that the world may tell you you cannot do something, and that men will tell you it's impossible, but with God, all things are possible. So at the Purpose Right, we want you to remember that with God, everything is possible. Man will tell you, no, it can't be done, but God will tell you it can be done. So just remember that we will do tool reviews for you if you will just leave comments down below. We will do how-to videos if we might possibly already have them. Just give us a shout and let us know. We can maybe make videos on other things. Comments below. Please subscribe. And always remember, Jesus loves you and so do I, and there's nothing you can do about it. Goodbye.